It's that time again where we have to face the upcoming year. In 2021, I gave advance notice to my viewers that property taxes were going up in 2021. Unfortunately, I have to give a similar notice for 2022. Unfortunately, your property taxes are going to go up again in 2022. And the biggest reasons why property taxes will increase in 2022 has to do with the 2021 record-breaking year of sales, where sales prices have been higher than they've ever been before. Now, I understand what I'm saying doesn't apply to all real estate markets, but it applies to most of the bigger metro areas. The people in the larger metro areas, such as the Atlanta metro area where I'm at, they are going to be most impacted by these property tax increases. And when home sales prices go up, they impact the valuation of your own home, even though that you haven't done anything to your home and it's largely the same condition that it's been for the last couple of years. So when property values go up, you can pretty much expect that the following year that your property taxes will also go up. If you have a mortgage on your house, what you will likely see in the coming year is that your insurance premiums will have gone up, as well as your property taxes will have gone up. The combined effect of increasing insurance premiums as well as property taxes will affect your escrow account. Your escrow account will likely face a shortage, which forces the servicing company to make adjustments to your escrow payment. The net effect is your monthly mortgage payments will go up. So as I make this recording, escrow statements are already being generated, with more escrow statements to come, depending on who you have your mortgage with. If you haven't seen it now, you will see it in the next couple of months, generally in the first quarter of every year. So if you live in a major metro area, you can pretty much expect to see your mortgage payments increase for 2022. Now, I also realize that there are many property owners who don't have a mortgage. They have already paid off their home or they've paid off their investment properties. In those cases, you don't have a monthly payment to make. You're simply going to get a bigger tax bill at the end of the year. And even if you are a renter and not yet a homeowner, this will also impact you. The increased property taxes will have to be paid by the property owner and your landlord. And when they incur larger expenses, they generally try to pass it forward to the renters. So unfortunately for renters, they can also expect an increase in their rents going into 2022. However, it's not all bad news. There are some homeowners that live in counties where property taxes are frozen for as long as a homeowner owns their home. Their property taxes never change. But I will say that those counties which freeze property taxes for homeowners are generally pretty rare. A little bit more common is that you will find a county where property values go up dramatically from year to year, have their property taxes limited to a certain percentage. And the general idea behind that is to not punish the homeowner that has been living in their home for many years and not planning on moving. In some counties, they are rewarded for staying put, living on their homes. They don't have to pay the full property taxes since the increases are controlled. However, from what I've seen, most counties don't have that benefit for homeowners. But if you're lucky enough to live in one of these counties, enjoy the benefit. For those of us who live in counties that don't have property tax controls, we have to lean on the property tax appeal system. The property tax appeal system is a process that all property owners are entitled to exercise. In the state I work from, Georgia allows property owners to get a 3-year tax freeze on their property taxes if they go through the property tax appeal process. And most people don't really know that, but it is one of the nicer benefits of being a Georgia property owner. Every 3 years, if you go through the full property tax appeal process, you will get your 3-year tax freeze. It's a great benefit if you live in a highly appreciating area such as the Metro Atlanta area. Even if your state doesn't have a 3-year tax freeze like Georgia does, property owners should still be able to go through the property tax appeal process. It's really the only way you can control and have a say on how much property taxes you pay for that year. Whether you live in Georgia, Florida, Alabama, South Carolina, or any other state outside of the Southeast area, I highly encourage you to look at the property tax appeal process within your state. If you don't look into the property tax appeal process, your property taxes are going to be jacked up every year. Ask me how I know. I speak from actual experience. It was well over a decade where I paid excessive property taxes when I didn't need to because I didn't know anything about the property tax appeal process. In the states that I've looked into, there is no money you have to pay to file an appeal on your property taxes. You have to simply put in the time and energy to follow through the property tax appeal process. For those of you who own property in Georgia, I do have a playlist of videos where you can check my videos out on Georgia tax appeals. As I make this video in late December, I've just completed the 2021 tax appeal season. Unfortunately, I learned some things were implemented this past year that will make it harder for Georgia property owners to get their 3-year tax freeze. But that's beyond the scope of this video, but I did want to let you know that I will be making announcements and sharing those updates as we go into 2022. Georgia property owners will want to be prepared for some revisions to the tax appeal process in 2022. I will be producing new and updated videos in preparation for the Georgia 2022 tax appeal season. If you want to catch those videos when they come out in early 2022, I suggest that you subscribe to this channel. If you subscribe to my channel, you will receive the latest notifications as they come out. But rest assured, regardless of the small changes being made to the tax appeal process, you will still be able to get your 3-year tax freeze. You simply have to give a little bit of your time and some perseverance to get it. It's well worth it. In the states I've checked into, property owners are entitled to file appeals on their property taxes, and it is a free process. I can't emphasize that enough, and it is a property owner taxpayer right. So I want to hear from you. Are you ready for the 2022 tax appeal season? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button to help the YouTube algorithm. I also recommend you check out this video for the next step you need to take in the Georgia tax appeal process. And I will see you in my next video.